DeCastro loses the plot. Like the kid who came home from summer camp and wouldn't shut up about his experience and would bore you every day with how great summer camp was and how many friends he had made and how he was the big man on campus until you either beat him up the side of the head with a stick or you find a way to avoid him for the rest of your life. Jose Chile DeCastro shared his jail stories last night again. In an address that went over 3 hours and started well after 8 p.m. on the East Coast, DeCastro started on about jail life and kept going and going and going, losing his audience from an observed 370-ish live viewers down from Monday, and his point before finally trying to recover and go into his standard cop-watching videos. YouTube says his video has done 10,752 views at this moment in time, 1,000 likes, and 27 comments. I don't believe it for a second, but yeah, okay. That's down and doesn't explain who these people are, as mysterious jumps in viewing numbers don't come when most Americans are even awake. Bot farms in India and Russia never sleep, but we'd never accuse anyone of buying subs. It's just none of it makes sense. Chile is back. After hundreds and hundreds of days in the hole, cutting himself shaving in front of a polished aluminum mirror, not being able to spread Nutella or Nutella substitute on his private parts and parade around at the afternoon tea party with James the assistant and Charlie, he signed Assistant James to one hella NDA, you can be sure of that. He was supposed to be spitting fire and brimstone, riding a Harley out of hell and bringing on the dogs of war against the entire legal system in the state of Nevada. He was supposed to scare the piss out of any YouTube creator who even thought of using his content or his name or Charlie's name or anything related to him on the internet. He was supposed to be rolling in buck. His $100,000 campaign to throw a party for himself was supposed to be funded immediately, and his fans covering him in gold like the Inca god he wants to be. And DeCastro blew it. In my GoFundMe column that you just ignored, I've been saying that he blew his timing for the return. He should have gone live the day he was released from jail. Broken tooth, bloated belly, and weird haircut, standing defiantly outside of lockup and demanding justice. He would have probably hit 10K out of his 100K goal for the GoFundMe and at least gained another week before the decline set in. Especially if he followed his release up with good old-fashioned fire and brimstone, striking accounts with fake copyright strikes left and right, and by God, bringing hell on earth back, like in his old terror campaigns against anyone who mentioned him. But no, it's been 3 days in live streams, and he's moaning about what he did at summer camp, how thin the blankets and padding were, how he couldn't watch what he wanted on TV, how the minimum security facility was a living hell on earth, and the people were dumb, with addicts, the homeless, and mentally ill surrounding him, and the jail thinking he belonged there with these people. He may have said more, but I wasn't there. Honestly, he could have pulled out his little Chilean sang Yankee Doodle, and I would have been there to watch. It was after 9 p.m. on the East Coast. He started awfully with another dream session about what he did in summer camp, and you couldn't have paid me to sit through it live. 4 a.m. now, and I'm searching for anything else to cover and cursing the damn other auditors for being so lazy that there's nothing else to write about, and this is not how to start a revolution. Do better. Just stop the summer camp stories, for God's sakes. Someone tip my GoFundMe, please. I'm gonna need to be able to afford mental health insurance if we go another week of this. You know there will be another week of this. Maybe he was better off in jail.